Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. Today we don't have a big plan. Today we're just going to talk about what's going on. And whenever you find this will be the time for you to need it. So without further ado, let's step forward and take a look at the energy. Thanks for sticking around. And by the way, general reading, not for anyone in particular. Some things may stick and some things may not. Hold on to what does stick and let go of what doesn't. All right. Current energy is the Ten of Pentacles, having all of your needs met. Financially, your home is looking wonderful and lovely. You've got everything that you could possibly need. The bills are paid. Life is looking pretty darn good. But that wasn't always the case. You've had a kind of a bumpy little ride here. Your future looks fabulous. Your past looks a little bit like you had some difficulties, and you're finally coming out of those and becoming more settled and feeling more stable. All right, so here you are currently right now, and that is the Ten of Pentacles. Being relaxed and happy, life is good. Everything's fabulous. It's looking good financially. Everything is fabulous. You may have some other things that are popping up, but in this row, financially, you're looking pretty good. That wasn't always the case. We have in the past, we have the Seven of Swords, which can be a deception, lying, or even having someone steal something from you, and having those emotions, that feeling of betrayal. It's so hard to get through and to feel calm again, always on your guard, feeling nervous, anxious, afraid things are going to go the wrong way. This is the Five of Pentacles. It can be a feeling of not quite belonging. Judging from this, mind you, I read intuitively, so not only is the card meaning have value for me, but it's also the artwork, and coming out of where you were feeling betrayed, and then the worry of someone coming and taking more is still holding tight in your mind. But then finally it clicked and you were able to put that behind you and find some peace and some solace in your home life and financially. So then it's the end of the cycle. You realize that something that was so awful back there had to come to an end. You couldn't keep on living with that and thinking of that constantly. It's something that needed to be put away, something that needed to be tossed off the bridge, so to speak, and let it come to an end. It was a release. It definitely was a release for you to let go of these fears of that betrayal and that happening again. Now you're in a position here in the future where you're taking bold new steps, about to jump down the rabbit hole, going on with your life, moving forward and leaving that deception and that upset time frame where it belongs, and that is in the past. All right, let's clarify this row for you. See what we can pull out of the hat. Funny. Okay, I know, not funny. Funny, but not funny. Five of Cups. Feeling like something was out of reach, something that you couldn't quite get. It was a time of grieving of something that you thought was yours that disappeared, that was taken further out of your reach, something you had no control over. Not seeing what was still there, but worrying more about what was out of your hands. Strength card. Strength is a beautiful place to be because it's courage. It's strength. It's being determined and having self-control and not letting those voices in our head just run crazy and tell us lies that we don't need to hear. That committee, but those people get together and they just make up stuff, don't they? King of Cups, stability. King of Cups is you're finally feeling pretty calm and balanced, in your emotions and just stable. It's being compassionate and being diplomatic. So you have had to use your diplomacy in the past, and you have done very well with it. Others come to you in that, hoping that you will help them. And our next one is the Queen of Wands. She takes action. She is a confident creator. She knows what she wants and how she wants it. She can make it happen. She's magnetic. She takes charge. She inspires other people. And like I said, very creative and very authentic in who she is. That's a great place to be when you're about to go on the adventure and create something new from nothing. It's the Nine of Wands, almost at the end of this cycle for you. It's being tired, feeling defensive, protecting what you've got. It can also be about those thoughts that are in our heads that lead us into thinking that we aren't quite good enough and we aren't capable, but truly you are. Just stand your ground and keep going forward, and you'll find that success that you're looking for. Right, the Three of Pentacles, working as a team, building something, great place. You're not doing it by yourself. You do have people that can advise you and help you as you go about building this new dream. King of Pentacles, it's going to be successful. There will be wealth, there will be abundance, as long as you remain stable and grounded in reality. Reality is the ticket there. We have to look at things as they truly are and not what we want them to be. So staying grounded with that will be a big help for you. And the Ace of Swords, it's the idea. It's setting that plan you have into motion. So you have got the plan and it's time. It's time to move forward with that. It's the thought, it's the words, it's the communication, and being diplomatic and taking care with your thoughts and your actions. All right, the Sun, clarity. So through all of this, you have achieved such clarity as you've gone through this time of betrayal, of loss, of hurt, to balancing into the Ten of Pentacles energy, and then moving forward into the Fool, taking that step forward, starting a new adventure. There's been so much healing there and so much clarity. And now for your outcome. This is the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, he goes in pretty fast, and he can be kind of reckless. So just be cautious about that. Pretty bold and pretty direct and incredibly intellectual. So you have the skills that you need to take whatever this is forward. All right, let's take a second and see what your spirit guides have to say. Spirit guides for Taurus. Message for Taurus, and that will be the Vulture. Necessary endings. Release clears space for renewal. Completion supports transformation. So we had that Death card down there, and then from your guides, you have this Vulture, necessary endings. So the thing that ended definitely was required for you to move on with peace of mind and with the clarity that you have now. One more from your guides, and that is going to be right here. Gossip. Word spreads fast. I kind of think that is going to go back down to this Seven of Swords, where there was that cheating, lying stuff. I think there may have been some very painful gossip that stirred your emotions up and set that feeling of not belonging into play. Our peers can be kind of hard on us at times, can't they? Yeah. And even though it's not intentional mostly, it can be hard on our spirit. So you know you're going to come out of this and be in a good place. So thanks for sticking around with me, Taurus. This is just a bonus reading for you for the week. I had a little time, thought I'd do a few extras. So enjoy. I hope something connected, and if it did, please hit the like and the subscribe button. That would help me grow and be able to do more videos like this for you in the future. And you are appreciated.